It's another great moment that you happen to meet again in this wonderful channel that you guys offer your support by subscribing, liking, and sharing this specific video. Thank you for coming back. So today's topic or today's episode, we're gonna talk about different things, but still in related to matters of money, matters of economy, matters to our development. Remember one thing, there is something that's happening in our country, Kenya, that is politics. We cannot sweep that under the carpet. It's a fact and it's out. Yeah, so today I'm gonna give you my view. I'm gonna give you my own analysis, what I have seen and what I've recorded with reference to what we know based on our experience. So today we're gonna ask ourselves, we have two, I should say two front runners between William Ruto or Raila Odinga. Who do you think means good for the economy of our country? Who should we entrust with the economy of our country? So that's my question, or that's my focus on solely on this episode. My name is Joseph. I talk about economy, I talk about finance, but I know all those things I talk about are influenced by what we call the politics. So if you make the right decision, then at the end of the, if you make the right decision politically, then financially or economically, we'll be on the right path. So I'm gonna ask you as my viewer to this channel, and if you're not subscribed, I would advise you kindly, with due respect, just click that red button and be the part of this family. I'm taking this channel from scratch to up there. So I'm gonna ask you, so who do you think I'm gonna ask you, I won't ask you who do you feel. I'm gonna ask you who do you think is appropriate for the economy of our country from where we are right now, having a very ballooning, national debt and our, and a quite good, economy, but not the pocket work, but at least in terms of GDP, we are in a better place, I should say. So who do you think should inherit this economy as where it is so that it can be taken to a next level? So that is what I'm going to focus today. All right. So my question is this: based on the two guys, I'm going to focus on those two individuals because they are the front runners in this election. I'm going to ask you, who do you think is the appropriate? Tell me on the comment section below. I'm gonna give you my view. I'm gonna give you my view on this specific video. All right. So as of the, I do think what we need right now as a country is what we call the public good, the good integrity, to make sure that the systems that we have right now are working or can work for the betterment of the common monarchy. Remember, in our country, Kenya, we have one of the best constitution in our country. And if you can have people with good integrity of this country or in the leadership of our country, then everything will flow good. For me, I don't think we need bottom-up approach of the economy. I don't think we need the money to be taken down there. What we need right now is the existing system with people who means good for the public, a person who really shows how he can fight the corruption that we have in our country. Because what kills the economy of our country is the corruption. And myself, if I can have somebody who can promise me that we're going to fight the corruption in our country, then I can assure you, based on that, then that guy is likely to win my vote. Simple. Because what we need right now is the corruption to be minimal. Forget about even eradicating it, because actually you cannot eradicate corruption in any country. So if you can minimize it to a level whereby it does not or cannot affect the common monarchy, then the existing system is wonderful, it's good, and we can rely on it. So what I can say is that if you focus on what the Raila Odinga says is that he gonna ensure with the combination of Raila and Karua, these people they say that they gonna ensure that they fight corruption, and that's augurs well in my ears. Because if we can fight corruption, I can assure you, people like me who graduated some time back and have not gotten this formal employment, I mean, even though I won't get like instantly, but at least is assured that in future my country is gonna be in a better place. So I would say the existing system, the trickle down effect or the trickle down process with integrity combined, then I believe we are in a better place. Number two, focusing or based on the numbers that we have on the ground, I do believe Raila Odinga has been getting 44% of the total votes casted in any general election. When irrespective of whoever he takes or chooses as his deputy or running mate, when he had Kalonzo in the first round, he got 44%. When he had Kalonzo in the second round, he got 44%. When he had Ruto, 44%, and any other election down there. So it basically says that this guy, as of now, he still has his 44% of the total votes. So what does he need to cling to the power? He only needs 7%. And the 7%, it's equivalent to almost a million, not even a million, almost a million. It's like 900,000 votes. And if he can be able to scoop that from the large Mount Kenya, who has more than 5.8 million votes, which I believe is very possible, based with Karua is out there, and I don't believe that Karua can only bring up 900,000 votes out of the larger Mount Kenya. If Karua can only bring what we call 1.5 million votes from the larger Mount Kenya, seriously, this thing is gone early in the morning, very early in the morning, based on the numbers. All right. So I would say, from my own view, from where I sit, I do believe that based on the numbers, based on the analysis, and based on what we call the network, the experience, and the deep state, because I mean, seriously, in any country on earth, you need to have what we call the system, the state mandarins, and deep state for you to cling to the power. Because there's things you're supposed to separate in this life. Number one, there's a difference between getting voted and being given the power. Those are two different things. You can get voted, you win the election, and at the end of the day, you won't get power. But if you have all the state mandarins, you have the state systems in support or on your support, and then you have the population, then what hinders you from clinging to the power? That is as simple as that. Take this to a bank. I do believe, based on the experience and the power and the numbers as of now, and the choice of Karua as the running mate, I do believe Raila Odinga has an upper hand of clinging to power this time round. Our wonderful and our beautiful son, that is Samuel Ruto, he still have the chance, but maybe not for this time round, but for the next time round. So my name is Joseph. I decided to talk about the specific video because, hey, remember one thing: whatever I talk about in this channel about the finance and development, it won't make sense if politics doesn't make sense on top there. Those things goes hand in hand. I know this may be a controversial sort of a topic, but at the end of the day, it really makes sense. So, if you're new to my channel, my name is Joseph, and that's true. I talk about finance, development, I talk about what we call economy and such kind of a thing. And I decided to talk about that specific politic topic because I believe that also matters when it comes to politics and economy. So, if you're new to my channel, subscribe by just clicking that red button down there. It's very much free, and also being a member of the channel. Thank you and see you in the next one.